nothing like living a simple life. Something out those aches and pains from working on the farm.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina. Spring is just a week or two away. It's the beginning of March 2022. The shop, a lot going on in the shop. I mean, it's a wreck right now. I've got the bus project, the Beetle project. We're taking the engine and wiring harness out of a Subaru. I'm starting to work on mowers again now that my health is back to normal. And there's some building projects going on too. Just about every year here since I started this channel, we've done at least one or two good-sized building projects. I'm going to walk you around to the back side of the building here and show you what we're doing on this beautiful, spring day. Let's do it. Well, here you can see we've already started disassembling, and I'll pan over here and show you. There's the back side of the garage. Over there is the add-on that we did a couple years ago. I do a lot of my riding mower repairs there. Over here I've never really shown. I usually use it as storage, and I'll show you why, but you can see we've had to pull the metal off here. So let me go down inside and show you just what was going on, how bad it was, and some of the reasons we've decided, instead of just patching it, to do a full-size repair on it. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice here is that I'm really close to this end of the building, and my head hits. So this has always been a frustratingly useless space. We could store stuff in it. It's a rather large area. It's got a gravel floor on it. But come this way, and I'd be popping my head into nails here. And over here, I'm stooped over, and at my age, that's just not really all that convenient. So it was always on my list of things to do, to go ahead and dig this out a little bit and maybe pour a concrete pad. But let me get the camera closer in over here, and you'll see why it suddenly became much more necessary this year. And here we are. Let me get even closer in there. This has been leaking, and we patched it. The problem was the previous owners, you don't put metal roof on plywood. It doesn't allow for the moisture to evaporate off as it heats and cools. And then it developed a leak, and it was impossible to patch the leak. And so we put some support beams in there over the couple years that this has started happening. But as you can see, if we look down that way, I mean, there is rot everywhere all along that corner. And then the wall itself is just rotten all the way back. And honestly, if you look down here at the ground, the concrete that's in here, the block, it's failing. It's been failing since the day I got here. I don't think it was really built well to begin with. So rather than patch this thing again and again and again, it's time to knock it down. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to tear this all the way off, this whole side here. From the wall there that separates the garage from the storage area, we're taking down all the rafters. We're taking down this wall, which all this wood is rotten, unfortunately. We've already pulled off the wood that was salvageable, or most of it. And then I'm going to take out the concrete block that's here. We'll try to salvage that for another project. And then I'll use the Kubota and dig down, probably a good 2 to 3 feet so that I have the headroom that I need. Now, we could do what I did on that side, which is use railroad ties to build a retaining wall and then build a new wall behind it to enclose this area. But I don't know, I might, since I want this thing to be a concrete floor, I might go ahead and just have a company come in and pour a retaining wall for me or pour a foundation wall for me. We'll see how it goes. Prices, of course, in 2022 going through the roof. The good news is I bought the wood to do this project about 3 years ago. And so the wood, the roof, all the stuff that I need except for the concrete, and I mean wiring, lighting, everything has already been purchased and has been in storage. You've seen in my lower barn, I have my own lumber shop. Well, some of the wood that's down there was designated for this project. So I hope you'll stick around for this new project. Every year at Farpoints, we get into some kind of building. This year we'll be building this. And I'll see you next time. Take care.